When it comes to your love life, you know that experience where you're standing in your kitchen and you look over at the counter and there's a bowl of fruit. And on the fruit is a fruit fly. And you see it and it sees you and you have this moment of eye contact and you're like, oh, I'm so glad that there's another creature that just totally gets my love life. What? That's not how you feel? No, me neither. And yet we have been told as women how we feel about our love life because of the humble fruit fly. Welcome to part 10 of manscience, where we reveal the sloppy, shoddy science that has been done by dudes to make ridiculous conclusions that still affect us today. So you know this concept of men are the gas and women are the brakes? Like that we should be happy that the men in our life aren't just spreading their seed everywhere because biologically, evolutionarily, that's what dudes do. They just want as much as possible, and us humble ladies, us demure ladies, just like, oh, no, only if I have to make you an heir. But that's not true, that's man science. So this dude does this study on fruit flies. He puts males and females together in a sexy mingle, then looks at the genetics of the next generation of fruit flies to see who was ready to mingle. And sure enough, the conclusions were like, the lady fruit flies were like, oh no, I simply don't want to keep going, I already have my precious baby. And the males were like, more babies and more ladies. And as it goes in man science, this study was made super famous by this other man who was like, these conclusions confirm how I want to feel about myself as a dude. And of course, I'm not going to look at the study. It was done by a man. It must have been done right. And there are all these conclusions about how we feel as women that have been perpetuated throughout the years. Now, a woman scientist doing actual science decided to replicate the study. And it was impossibly difficult to do because the study was so bad. This dude just made up shit and created this conclusion that women don't want to mate as much, but chose to focus on a fruit fly species that literally has poisonous swimmers. So the male contribution paralyzes the female fruit fly, so she literally can't get it on for a while, which is very different than not wanting to. Oh, and then, because of this dude's clear bias, remember, it's a genetic study. Who the parents are is the whole point of the study. But he counted women as parents way more often than he counted men as parents. Because, mothering's woman's work. Unless you think this is not still affecting you. 25%, literally 1 in 4 of all studies on sexual selection are done with frickin' fruit flies. So next time you feel bad about wanting to feel good, remember that man science didn't even get it right about the fruit fly.